Everybody, yes, Allentown does have more. The city of Allentown does have more than a 2-block section in Center City. Over here on the beautiful east side of Allentown, Union Boulevard, coming up on Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, dropped a gorgeous June morning. Perfect weather, literally. I just want to do a quick run, just something different, getting into politics here. I want to do it while I'm still in Lehigh County, which I still don't know exactly where the border is between Lehigh and Northampton, but oh well. Last night I attended a political event, which was, now normally when you think of political events, and you think of fundraisers, you think getting dressed up, going to some expensive restaurant, hotel, whatever, politicians begging you for money, in addition to the 50 to 100 to God knows how many $1,000s you just paid to get into the place, into the event rather, and basically faking like you're having a good time and thinking the whole time, God, I can't wait till I leave. All right? Or, depending on what you're doing, kissing the politician's ass because at some point you're praying they get elected and you're going to need a favor out of them. Well, this one was, all politicians need to follow this one, honestly. If you really want to reach the people, this is the perfect way to do it, okay? Joanne Jackson, who is part of Citizens for a Better Lehigh County, just had, and I was thankful to her for the ability to attend this, just had, it wasn't a fundraiser, but she had pretty much a meet the candidates, especially women candidates, Democratic candidates, picnic at her home. And you know what? Every single politician in this country really needs to follow this. This example set by Ms. Jackson. Here's the reason why. Despite a brief shower, roughly 45 to 50 people showed up for this, okay? Which was a very good number, actually. And instead of it being a formal, uptight event where, whatever reason you went there for and you split, you split to go somewhere else and have a lot of fun, Ms. Jackson wanted to place the emphasis on everybody just relaxing, getting away from life, and having fun. Okay, that was the main emphasis, and I'll tell you what, she pulled it off perfectly. All right. So several candidates and members of the Democratic Party did actually show up for this. All right, but even though technically it was about the politics, obviously, there were discussions about it, but people were able to forget about the standard template that's been set for boring decades now about how to do that, about how to have a political get-together. People genuinely had a great time. There was, oh my God, the amount of food that was there, and my compliments to the person on the grill. God, that burger was fantastic. Oh God, it was good. And also the other main highlight of the food, the potato salad was out of this world. Whoever made that, oh man. Like I said, this was a true typical, going back decades, all-American 100% summer picnic, that like a family and friends picnic that she had. Okay, where again the emphasis was on the politics, but there's more emphasis on people enjoying themselves and just having a great time. I had a chance to speak with some candidates and people involved in the Democratic Party that I didn't know. You know, just have a normal conversation with them versus, well, what do you stand, where do you stand on this? Where do you stand on that? Where do you stand on the third issue? Thank you very much for your time. Oh, and by the way, if you're elected, I will support your candidacy. I will support your candidacy. But if you're elected, I'm going to need a favor. Didn't happen. Not at all there. I mean, I think you can tell by the tone of my voice. Like I said, normal conversations. Yes, serious issues did come up, but they were discussed and they were like, you know, the overall feel and atmosphere was so relaxed that you easily got your points across, even if you disagreed, and you were laughing. You know, and at times you're like, okay, you know, when you were smiling instead of having a completely dead serious look on your face or faking the smile, you were genuinely just, you know, smiling and okay, thank you for your input, you know, or okay, we disagreed, okay, you know, that's cool. Like I said, it was serious, but she pulled it off perfectly. Ms. Jackson literally set the template and set the stage with this event for what all politicians need to do. Yes, you do need your formal get-togethers. Yes, you do need your formal fundraisers. But what I'm curious about is, from the smallest town all the way up to the president, if politicians woke up and realized that, you know what, if we reach the people in a setting like this, we're more likely to reach people and even potential donors in a setting like this versus the completely formal, uptight, get dressed to the max, spend a lot of money to walk to that door event. Maybe our government would be better if politicians remembered, you know, actually took the time to find out what people want in a relaxed setting where everyone's having fun. And by the way, doing it like this and, you know, asking, you know, just saying, hey, look, he brings a side dish or something, it makes the element of surprise, and it makes it so much more interesting too. Okay, you know what, maybe we just might have a better government from our local level all the way up to our federal government if politicians, by the way, we just crossed into Bethlehem, if politicians got their heads out of their asses, stopped kissing ass, and just started being normal and real and who they actually are versus versus just being a typical politician in today's society and telling people what they want to hear and insulting their intelligence by not realizing that people are smart enough to figure out, to see right through your illusion, smoke screen, and flat out 100% bullshit. All right, Ms. Jackson and and the other candidates there were very real in this setting. Ms. Jackson is a very real person right off, by the way. I've had the pleasure of knowing her and I have the pleasure of calling her a friend for several months now, and she is very real. I mean, what I saw at the Citizens for Better Lehigh County campaign kickoff back in, I believe it was March, you know, and also she appeared at a debate that I had covered. She's very real. Everyone is, you know, so what you see with her when she did this picnic, this is typical Ms. Jackson. All right, I could tell this is just her typical style of, you know what, I want to get into office and to make a difference and to make Lehigh County a better place for everyone. If politicians went back to that, you know what, chances are you morons would probably raise a lot more money that way, number one, because you wouldn't because you'd be viewing everybody on the same level instead of, wow, shit, here's the upper class. You don't have the money. You know what? The upper class, they finance my campaign, so I'm responsible to them. If all you more political morons out there who think that way would follow the example set by Ms. Jackson, I can almost guarantee you would raise a lot more money and you would have a lot easier time getting elected because you'd reach a lot more people. Honestly. So, to Joanne Jackson, thank you so much for inviting myself and my magazine to attend this event. Honestly, I had a great time. And had a couple drinks, had some fantastic food, great conversation, and it felt like a typical, and you created the perfect setting for a political event by saying, you know what, let's put the fun in everybody having fun in the foreground. And yeah, it's about the it's about the politics, but you know what, let's keep it fun. So thank you, a serious thank you to Joanne Jackson, who actually made politics and running, and made, at least for myself and from what I could tell, everyone there, made the election running the election time, made it actually fun again. So serious thank you to Ms. Jackson. Check the video. I'll back up every word I said. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine. To everybody out there, it's warm, it's gorgeous, summer's finally here, almost officially. Go out there, have fun, have a great time, but stay safe about it. And seriously, thanks to everybody for the support. If you're in the Valley, you might see me around. Later.